would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light?
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Just making sure that
my God, you guys. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Give me a second. I got to give some people the link who wanted it.
We have a lot to talk about, and we have the documents to show it. So while we are getting situated, one, because this is an off day for us to go and live stream, so bear with us. We were up very late doing some investigative work, if you will. And so, yeah. Anyways, if you would please like both streams, or like the stream on both channels, subscribe to both channels, and spend some time on my channel, spend some time on JJ's, and we definitely appreciate it so much.
Yes, Clowntown, what Aaron said.
Clowntown says investigation station. So we have the live that Jessie Lee did yesterday. I feel like I want to give definitely some trigger warnings. Obviously, there's mention of cancer, pseudoscience. That could definitely be triggering. God, what else, you guys? We have watched this fully, by the way. Just anything you could possibly think of, it's probably in this live.
Yes, this is true.
So just be prepared. I know you guys know why you're here. You saw the thumbnail, which shout out to JJ for making that because it was awesome. Mm-hmm. And yeah, trigger warning for literally everything. All right. Are you ready to start the video, friend?
Yeah. First off, thanks, Lizzie, for always want to make sure we... Thank you, Lizzie. Oh, you have a new puppy. That's cute.
I love that.
I love puppies, which you all know. Give me 1 second. Jump scare. Okay, there we go.
I was waiting for the jump scare. It didn't happen, but I was waiting for it. Also, look what I have, friends. I hope you have your favorite beverage, whatever that may be. Happy Sunday.
I got sparkling water.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, DC. Thanks. They're just blue light glasses I got on Amazon. Erin, I think, has the same ones, but hers are black.
Yeah, mine are right here. Maybe I should put them on.
When my head feels not great, I put them on to use. I probably should use them all the time.
Especially as much as we're looking at the screen.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, man.
Do you want to wait for the things that the paper stuff? Or do you want to go ahead and
I have it. She sent it through text, so we just have to download it.
Cool. Okay. So you want to go ahead and get started?
Yeah, because that's going to be a little bit before you bring those in anyways. So I'll work on that while we're... Yeah.
Sounds good.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? It's Jessie
Thank you
Lee.
for this.
You can call me
Aqueous
Boss Lee, or the people's mentor. I help people make 6 and 7 figures from their phones. And I have destroyed colon cancer. So, with that said,
Queen,
how's everyone doing? I am going to get ready for a Persian New Year party that Avi Ram and I are going to go to now. I've not done makeup on my video in a really long time, and I figured I'd come on and chat with you guys because this is
awesome. Thank you.
This is something that I do, and it's feminine, and I enjoy it. And so I'm trying to do new things to keep my energy.
Makeup isn't feminine. Makeup is for all. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Balanced in a different way. So it's been a long time since I've done makeup. My makeup is way more natural that I wear now. You've probably noticed. I don't even know if I know how to do makeup anymore. I'm kidding, please. I just had the freaking primer. See, this is what. Hey, babe, is there primer on the sink in there in the bathroom? That YSL primer that I said, oh, I need that. I just fiddled with.
Just to let y'all know, she said she destroyed cancer, not like destroyed. She destroyed it, not like it's destroyed cancer.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I saw a few questions about that. Yeah. Just wanted to let y'all know.
With it right before I came out here, and now I don't see it. Oh, anyway, so how's everybody doing? Yes! Don't you vote at me? Thank you, I love you. I just took a nap, by the way, so if I look super sleepy, that's why. Everything's amazing, but I don't drink caffeine anymore, and I don't drink caffeine anymore, and I like to go to bed really early. And we can't go to bed early when it's the Persian New Year.
Thank you so much,
What
Kat.
does that even mean? Do I have anybody from Iran on here who wants to tell me what's happening in the Persian New Year? Because my sweet Jewish man is taking me to this party. So anyway, yes, he does know what primer is. So you guys can,
Thanks, bitch.
you can ask any questions. I know I've been uploading some of my treatment stuff that I've been doing all over the internet, and I'm trying to keep you guys updated on stuff. I uploaded on my Instagram and Facebook story my, the Hocket that I did today, this Hocket sauna, which was unbelievable, and really glad that I found out about it. And so, yeah, I look good. Thanks, guys. You can ask questions, by the way. I'm reading all of your comments. So I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook for those that don't know. And then you can ask whatever. That primer was YSL, this Touch Eclat Blur primer. I don't know. Touche. Y'all already know. Okay. How did I used to do my makeup? Did I do my foundation first? I can't remember a damn thing. So I think I used to do my foundation first. Let's start with foundation. Why not? How am I doing? I'm doing great. It's just gonna be one of the get ready with Jessie Lee. Da 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 da. But yes, I did nap before the party. This is like out of a sports bralette thing. It says till you collapse. I think there's a link in my bio for it actually. I don't even know if I'm this color anymore. Turns out it doesn't look like I am. That's okay. You know, we're just gonna go with it. Anyway. Okay, so what type of treatments have I been doing? So I do go to MD Anderson tomorrow, by the way, but my PET scan results will be back soon. We don't have those yet. I'm excited for the PET scan results because I want them to be like, oh my gosh, you are cancer free. Hey, sexy, let me see. I won't turn the camera.
Just letting you know that it's a charity event.
Oh, it's a charity event. Oh, we love charity events. So he's taking me to a charity event because he knows me. And I love charity events. That makes more sense. Okay, so treatment. So anyway, I've been doing so much stuff. It's crazy. Today is 4 weeks post-op. My belly button is so ugly. Like, has anyone ever had, has anybody else had colon cancer in their past?
Imagine being so vain that you're worried about the scar on on your belly button when you're fighting colon cancer.
Yeah. Also, scars aren't ugly. I think that's a weird, like, just because you have a scar or something, I don't think that's an ugly thing. You know, it
Right.
doesn't mean that it's ugly. Like, such an odd. I think a lot of us have heard scars to be ugly and like they want to cover their scar and they want to like, you know, fix their scar. But why? They're not ugly. There's nothing wrong with it. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Also, I see a comment here that says, hold on. Thank you for this, Mackenzie. She says her belly button isn't ugly. She's lucky she doesn't have to have a colostomy bag, etc. Yeah. It's the yeah, that's all I've got. That's it.
And had surgery like me because this is so ugly. Like, what is going on here? And so I just
No,
want
it's
to know, like,
not.
what do we do about this? You know, like, is this going to be the new thing? Is this what it's always going to look like? Because I would prefer, let me put some freaking makeup on this ugly mug. I would prefer for that not to look like that, if possible. I really don't know about this foundation.
Thank you so much, Andy.
It goes on very smooth, but I think
Andy's Web says, is it just me or has she been saying a lot lately? I can't remember. Is that concerning or is it just something she says now? I mean, valid observation for sure, because yeah, I mean, she's done makeup for years. And so it hasn't been that long for her to get on live and say, well, how do I do this? Do I do foundation first? Just seemed like too many details were being given for whatever reason. I don't know. JJ, what do you think about that?
I don't know. I think when you're having some kind of health issue, everything's kind of jumbled in your head. I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm currently having one and things are jumbled. However, it is my head. So that could be it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that I don't want to say, yeah, I'll wait.
Okay. I think I know where you were going. Also, thank you, Ruby. And guys, just quick reminder, like we're streaming on 2 different channels. So please, if you're able to, please support both of the channels. We appreciate you guys. Ruby said, where is the MLM makeup she loved? Just wondering. Yeah, because she used to use pharmacy makeup all the time.
Yeah.
Great question.
I think I've lost my tan, you know? So, Jeepers creepers. I think I need a new color match, Sephora. But anyway, so we're just gonna this is just gonna have to be the color we go with. I might have to put some on my ears because I don't think I'm that color any longer. I think I need to go back to the Middle East. Oh, heavens to Betsy. And I was gonna take a trip to Scandinavia. I don't know if where's everybody watching from? Where are you watching from? Are my Scandinavians on here? It's too late. It's definitely past your bedtimes. But it's Saturday night. Maybe you're being crazy. So it's swollen. It'll heal. Oh, thank God. You guys are giving me hope. You're giving me hope. You had many laparoscopic surgeries and your belly button looks funny. Oh, Alexis, hello, darling. How you find taking a break from business? I'll tell you what. I knew I had good systems, especially in my network marketing business, but I did not know how just damn good I was. I mean, y'all are missing out if you have not joined me yet in business. That's all I have to say about that. Because okay, so I'm still #1 weekly earner, which, by the way, to do that, you have to be top seller and top recruiter. So I'm still recruiting and I'm still selling more than everybody. I don't think I'm still recruiting as much as everybody, by the way, actually, but my sales are still higher because of systems. Obviously, when you're on our team, you get access to those systems, but that's neither here nor there. Okay.
JJ, this is for you. Amy says, JJ, also appreciate your late night sleuthing.
There was a lot of sleuthing done by quite a few people, I will say. Thank you so much for the super chat, though. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we are a totally different color, I don't know what to do about that, but there's not much I can do. New York says hi, Jessie. Hi. Oh, Virginia says hi. It's Jessie Lee, by the way. I actually feel like I'm not even going to let, when people call me Jessie, annoy me anymore. That's going to probably be another new iteration of Jessie Lee. Is just like, okay, you know, I'm going to become mega famous. And so, Gerard, hello. And so maybe it's okay if people call me Jessie. You know, it's not that big of a deal. All right, anyway, so what have I been doing? You guys want to know some of these treatments and stuff I've been doing. So today I went to this Hocket sauna. Now you can check this out if you go look at Tony Robbins. Tony, that is too much. You'll see I'm out of practice. Okay, so Tony Robbins does these as well. And so what they are is you go inside of this super hot infrared sauna. Your head is out. Everything else is inside. On the inside, while you're on the inside.
Mega famous, that's
while
right.
you're on the inside. Colorado says hi. Hey guys. While you're on the inside of this machine, you are being pumped full of ozone, which is oxygen. If you don't know, cancer cannot live in oxygen. So what most of us are right now is called, someone help me with this, hypoxia.
Hypoxia.
Hyperpoxy, what is it? It's where we don't have enough freaking oxygen, okay? That is actually where disease is coming from. And if you think of C19 as...
Shout out to DM. I'm watching her on my phone and JJ on my laptop.
We appreciate it. That's awesome.
Super awesome.
we all know, a lot of us are super low on oxygen because of that, right? So anyway, that's why a lot of people are getting sick and a lot of people are getting sicker faster. So anyway, I was in this, it was super hot. It was 36 degrees Celsius. I guess I could have gone.
I would love to know her sources on that.
Yeah. Thanks, Shelby. So
Yeah.
we did spend quite a bit of time last night. This was not a planned live, really. It was like we planned on doing our live last night and then, you know, maybe next weekend. This was definitely quick.
Yeah. And we haven't gotten to the part. I mean, all of this is already, in my opinion, in our opinion, horrendous, what she's doing and saying. And the fact that she is making all of these claims and spreading, in my opinion, pseudoscience, you know, I think that narrative is very dangerous, especially when you have a following like she does, because unfortunately, there's going to be people that take that advice. Also, hello from Greece. That's awesome. And I think that narrative is very dangerous because there's going to be people that follow her that take her advice. And unfortunately, it's more than likely not going to work out for them. And I hate that part of this.
Yeah.
I hate the lack of responsibility for the words that are coming out of her mouth that are going to influence other people. I hate that so much. So
On a bit hotter. I was super comfortable in that though because I do enjoy heat. And then they're pumping you high. Courtney Shepherd, best friend. Do you want to go to church tomorrow, by the way? So they're pumping you full of ozone, which is just pure oxygen, right? And then it's oh god, somebody teach me I know what it is, but I don't know how to explain it.
Tara.
So it's like this it's O3, so it's an extra molecule, or hypoxia. Thank you, you intelligent people. Okay, so most of us are hypoxic right now, which is why diseases are growing in a lot of us, I suppose myself included. So I've been oxygenating myself like a crazy woman. And this was my first one of these saunas because I've been going to a lot of different doctors. A doctor at the Costanzas Institute, also along with Dr. Chase Faldmo, he had referred this guy. They were telling me about this chamber or whatever, right? And I was like, or he told me at the Costanzas Institute, you gotta go, like, whatever. I started Googling it. Tony Robbins is all these people are all about it. I'm like, hell yeah. And then, so I was excited to go. Today was my first day. Super hot. So somebody asked if it was like claustrophobic. I'm not claustrophobic, but there were a couple moments where I was like, oh, damn, like I am in this pod, you know? Like I'm being podded up. And I don't know about claustrophobic, but it was there were moments where it was getting really hot. Anyways, cool, I got out. Tell me if you guys want to see this. They told me you might detox different colors, yellow and orange and red and black and brown. I was kind of like, really? Like, we're going to turn colors up in here? Okay, I'm going to an Iranian New Year's charity event tonight, so that's why I'm getting ready, for those of you that are wondering what's going on. Because, look, in the past, like a month ago, I had cancer. I don't anymore. Do I have any tests to prove that? No. Do I need them? Also, yes. But we don't have them yet. So anyway, I get in this chamber and I don't know, I was immediately energized. I felt really incredible, actually. Like, I was like, ooh.
For the record, she does still have cancer, allegedly. She's just saying she doesn't, just like,
like a mindset thing.
Like a mindset thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Is what I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing.
Oh, I'm missing out and telling you something. There's voltage inside of it. So our bodies need voltage. And so you're getting like electrocuted the entire time that you're inside of this like watering oxygen sauna machine, which was incredible. And so I loved that. That was great. Did that this morning. I also have a biocharger in my home. Shout out to Kurt Lingington. He's one of my good friends. He brought over his biocharger machine because he's like, I know you could buy it, but it takes so long to get it to you. You need this right now. And so I've been running all kinds of different energy programs on the biocharger, which has been amazing. Big fan, 10 out of 10. Then I also go get my blood cleaned. So if you look at my veins, I have a lot going on my veins right now. This is because every day I go for an IV. I go get ozone every single day, which they take out blood, then they pump O3 into it, and then they put it back in my body after it's been oxygenated. So I'm over here like a walking, talking oxygen bomb. I'm also getting high vitamin C drips, curcumin. Those are all injected by the Zacta, glutathione as well. NAD makes me feel like turds, so I'm not doing it. What else? Yeah, we don't know cancer in this hoe. Like, what else have we done? I feel like, okay, let me do some eyeshadow. It's been a very long time since I've done eyeshadow. We're not done, obviously, but we're just gonna like let this sit here for now. The foundation was, Kat Von D's, Good Apple. I really like the formula. They sent me a sample. So, anyway,
You mean Sephora sent you a sample with your Sephora order? Because I highly doubt Kat Von D, KVD Beauty sent that to you as a sample. Girl, stop.
Said Kat Von D sent it to me.
So I've been doing ozone a ton. What else have I been doing? I talked about this a little bit on TikTok, but I feel like I've been missing things. Let's talk about meditation. Never in my life was I a meditator. I was actually the person who was like, meditation, I don't like this. I meditate twice a day, every day minimum now. I've read several Dr. Joe Dispenza books at this point, which I am a 10 out of 10 big fan of. I will say,
that's a great source.
Solid. Look at all the doctors that she's getting sources from. All those
Oh.
doctors.
I cannot.
Yeah.
Also, yes, Kat Von D sold KVD, what's now KVD Beauty. Just so for her to say, yeah, they sent me the sample. Girl, please. No, they didn't. You got it with your Sephora, Rouge, whatever member you are. We all know because you used to brag about it all the time. Girl, stop.
If anything has given me peace over the last month, it has been reading his books. It is so crazy how you can start doing meditations feeling this is so boring, oh my god. And then you start getting in a state where it feels more real what you're seeing in your meditation. And so I even meditated with Aviram at the like in front of a river the other day, and like we were both sobbing. It was like super impactful. He's got, you know, some psycho stuff going on in his life, don't we all? And so it was just very like calming for the both of us. So
What did she say? Psycho. Oh, you're muted, friend. And I want to hear what you said.
She said he's got some psycho stuff going on in his life, Erin.
Really?
Could it be something that you and I know?
I feel like I need to put my glasses back on. Are y'all ready?
Yeah,
to
we
know
gotta
what
put the glasses on. Are you ready?
Psycho stuff.
So
That's interesting.
recently, we were thinking, why won't she show him? Why isn't he in her stuff? So
Yeah.
we did some searches, some crazy,
Digging.
the Bing searches, you know, when you like
Yeah.
put the picture in and then, and we found him, right? Aviram. And we also found something else doing those searches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were sent these images from multiple people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So shout out to you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
I don't even know how to.
how do we?
Okay, so we'll figure it out together. Ready?
Okay.
So here's the deal. Her boyfriend, his stuff that he's going through,
The psycho stuff.
is all his fault. I will let Erin explain. Erin, what's all his fault?
God, how do I even say this?
We got some
First
legal
of all,
documents.
before we drop this, I need everybody to go and like the stream. Okay, we have a lot of people on here.
Yeah.
Do us a favor,
like
like the stream.
And some people already know. That's why they're saying y'all ain't ready. So I was so curious about her relationship, Erin, right? Like, why? We know, one thing we know about Jessie Lee. She shows everything.
Everything.
Everything. YouTube is in my bio. Sorry, I just thought like that. Someone was wondering. They want to see the video.
Savannah says, lick the effing stream.
And so we came across some legal documents that were quite interesting to us
Mm-hmm.
and kind of set some things in perspective. And it made a whole bunch of sense
Yeah.
once we broke it down. Shout out to Julie Lystad.
Yes.
Our-
We love you, Julie. I know you're probably watching and going, oh my God. So apparently,
Jesus, just go.
apparently Avi's wife just filed for divorce in January, and they have 3 children.
Under the age of 7.
Mm-hmm.
So this man has been married and also dating. Jessie
Is currently married. Currently.
Yeah, currently. They're still in the process of divorce. They didn't break up until January. And through the grapevine,
Yeah.
I've heard that it seems like he's up and left.
Yeah.
It seems like it wasn't a choice necessarily.
Yeah. So now think about this. Think about the social media aspect of all of this. Not showing his face. I do also want to say that the family appears to be Jewish as well, from what we have discovered, and those religious traditions are, from what we can see, alive and well. So when you think about the comments that she has made, and when you think about the stuff that she shows in her stories, and by the way, everything aside from the legal documents that we're going to show you guys is our opinion.
Yeah.
So just so everybody knows that. think about the things that she's said about about her boyfriend being Jewish and their traditions and how she's taking on all of this stuff and really kind of being over the top. Think about how she addresses him, how she talks to him, how she overshares. You know, in my opinion, in our opinion, I think you're probably comfortable with me saying that. It really feels to us like she is tormenting his wife.
Yeah.
And again, our opinion. And I think it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, did Auntie MLM say something? Wait, what did I miss? Someone asked her. You want to read this one, JJ?
Yeah, someone asked her if she's met his kids, and she's like, nah, like she wasn't going to meet them. Yeah, no, because this man, apparently he came to Texas for work stuff and met Jessie Lee through Bumble, which is what Jessie says, and then never goes back to his family. He's been with her ever since.
Yeah. Also, what Julie Lystad says here, but it's all his wife's fault, guys. She's crazy.
Yes. And I think after this, that's a narrative that Jessie's going to allow to be no. Someone was like, so gossip. No, we have the facts. Over on YouTube, we have the actual divorce papers and the information inside of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what Jessie Lee's doing and what you're going to see throughout this is she's going to be a little extra lovey-dovey. She's going to be a little extra like interested in him, talking about him. And I feel like it's just to kind of slap in the face the wife. I hope she's doing okay. We don't really know her, so I hope she's okay. I
can't imagine.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't imagine experiencing this.
Yeah.
And I just don't know how you can abandon your family.
Yeah. Also, let's talk about this because the timeline of all of this was one of the things that really stood out to JJ, myself, and Julie as we were researching this last night. JL says in this video that they've been together 7 months. We've heard her talk about that before on other lives where she's kind of over the top with it, which again, now I feel like is because she's just kind of trolling the wife online. That's just my opinion. So if they've been together for 7 months, it's the end of March, so we can go back to sometime in September. But according to the divorce paperwork, the date that the wife provided in the divorce paperwork was like January 6th of this year or something. And then he was served the divorce paperwork was filed on February 28th, around the same time Jessie Lee announced her diagnosis.
Yeah, and he was served a few days ago.
And
here's my deal. So let's say, you were dating him. You didn't know, right? Let's say you didn't know he had a wife and kids. Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Well, I guess she's kind of talked about it a little bit, but why hide him? Right. So she knows. And that's why she said that he is doing all of the, he's going through all of this psycho stuff is what she says.
Yeah.
Why publicly come on and kind of take jabs at the wife? Why would you do that? Why would you take jabs at her? Like, what's the point? And some of you are like, I haven't really heard many jabs. Just wait. You will.
Yeah.
We go through this. And just the fact that this Jessie Lee knows that he up and left and abandoned his family for Jessie. They did meet on a dating app.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But
so allegedly he was married, or he's currently married. And he was on Bumble and was in Texas. And I guess that's how they've met, according to Jessie Lee. So.
And this is where I'm getting at, because cruelty is the point. We're not even, I guess it's not that far in yet, but we're not even to the points where she talks about his Judaism and what she's been doing and the gifting that she's received, like the books that she's gotten and how hot he is and how sexy he is and all this stuff, because she knows.
Yep.
Maybe the wife is watching. Of course she's going to watch me.
Yep. And I've seen this comment a couple times. I meant to answer it, so I apologize if you guys have asked this multiple times. It appears that he is living with her.
Yes. By the way, there is no, like, they didn't separate until January. Like, there was no, like, breakup before then. He just left. Yeah. And yes, is she Jewish? Is who? Jessie? No, Jessie's not Jewish.
My bad.
No, you're good. Jessie's not Jewish.
No, but I believe the wife is Jewish, yes.
Well, Jessie will say that she's Christian and that she's not anticipating on, like, becoming, you know, part of Jewish.
I think we should play the video a little bit more, and then we'll kind of...
It'll answer a lot of questions.
Yeah.
What else has been going on? Oh yeah, but that was like PEMF was inside the ozone sauna today as well. The Hocket. It's called the Hocket. Correct, Brittany Anderson. Correct. Thank you. Okay, so what else has been going on up in here? I grow sprouts every day and I eat them. I've been doing the alkaline water now for years. So if the alkaline water was going to be the be all end all that saved me, I would have let you guys know. However, I do have water coming. If you guys are, anyone know the real Brad Lee, my friend Brad. Oh, so Brad did a podcast, I guess, how long ago now? A couple weeks ago, and it was with a lady with this water, or a man, excuse me, from Hungary, and his daughter, and it's called cocoon water. By the way, I went and got stem cell injections, so I don't need stem cell patches. Thank you. Like, I went straight to the source. I spent the money. I got the stem cells. Didn't tell you guys about that. There's a lot I've been doing. Like, it's been amazing. Yes, so anyway, I called Brad because I listened to his episode where he's talking about this cocoon water, which is just literally drinking oxygen. And because it was on his podcast, it completely sold out. So they sold thousands of units. They can't get anywhere. Yes, I've been doing energy healing as well. Angel, you can connect me as well if you'd like to. But anyway, so they sold out right away. And again, God bless my network. But I reached out to Brad. He connected me directly with the owners, and they actually sent me this. Also, I got sent Asia's redox water. Manatech has sent me a bunch of stuff.
Okay, my question is, let's just hypothetically run a scenario. Let's say that she beats cancer. She has thrown so much at this. How does she know what worked? So if you're somebody that is an influencer, you're going through this health battle that it appears she's going through, and you have the ability to say, this is what I did, this is what worked. How is she going to be able to do any of that if she's just throwing everything at it? It makes no sense. Maybe, like Shelby says here, maybe she should try aqueous filtrate from olive oil. If you don't know, that was the last video that the live stream from yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh God, the days are running together this weekend. Lots of work to be done.
I've been drinking Kangen water for like 5 years, guys. So please don't speak to people that sell it and say, you'll never get cancer. Lies, 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 lies. Okay? That's why people give MLMs a bad rap. But anyway, what else did you know? I don't know. I just feel like I could talk about this.
That's why people give MLMs a bad rap. It couldn't possibly be because 99.7% of people lose money or don't make any at all, according to the FTC. It couldn't possibly because of the difference on the comp plans with making money off of recruiting and team building and team volume versus the money that you make on selling of a product. It couldn't possibly be the health claims, the lifestyle claims, the income claims. It couldn't possibly be any of that, right?
All day. There's a lot I actually want to talk about really fast. It has nothing to do with what I'm doing, which is, I'm sure, why I'm so damn healthy, partially, but we need...
Can we talk about this just real quick?
Yes.
I have some stuff to tell you guys. and this is just my opinion. If you've not seen the Behind MLM article, please check it out. Very simple. Google Behind MLM lead ketones, and it'll come right up, and all the sources and everything is there. Please, if you are somebody that has ingested these ketones, please go and look at that article. Please go and check it out.
Yeah, you really should.
I will tell you guys, I'm starting to track the people that have cancer that have been a part of this company. I just started making a list this morning. There are 4 confirmed cases. I'm not saying that that is exactly what caused their cancer. I'm saying start paying attention. And I don't mean that in like a super weird, creepy way, but I'm starting to pay attention.
Thank you.
I'm starting to ask questions.
Charlene did put the link in the comments if you want to look into it. We did talk more in depth about it on our live from yesterday. But if you want to just quick look through, I would go to that. Yeah.
And let me also say, just to be super clear, I'm not saying that the drinking ketones was a cause of the cancer. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying pay attention, because I'm starting to look around. And did you guys know that there was a rank 9 in Prove It that passed away in December from breast cancer, and allegedly had breast cancer so bad and it had spread so bad that her back was actually broken or something?
Yeah. So yeah, his family does live in the US. That's what we saw from the divorce papers or whatever. We want y'all to know that people have reached out to us and told us information about this.
Yeah.
We know more than you could ever imagine about the situation. And thank y'all to those people. And we just hope that the wife and the children are okay. That is what we're hoping. And it's worse than you could imagine. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, what you guys see that we share on here are things that we are able to share. There's a lot more behind the scenes that we can't share for so many reasons, but
mostly because they ask us not to.
What'd you say? Sorry.
That's mostly because they ask us not to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
it sucks when you know so much, but you can't share all of it.
I wish we could.
I would
could
rather
blank.
Yeah, I'd rather people have our trust than not.
Yeah. Okay, let's play the video. I just needed to like tell you guys that and get it off my chest, and do with that information what you will. Again, everything is based on our opinions, but please, please pay attention for sure.
Yeah, we'll see it.
To talk about this. The medical system there, it is crazy. Okay. It is crazy. I want to give a big shout out if anybody's a nurse on here. You guys are the real MVPs. 7,000 out of 10 do recommend. I even liked the little sweet nurses that came in, and it was their first day in, working on the floor, not even working. I think they're interning on the floor in the hospital, and they destroyed my veins. They were so embarrassed. How do you miss this? I don't know. I have the most beautiful, thick, juicy veins. You would if you're a phlebotomist, you would just love to have me as your patient. I even loved those nurses. I even loved those nurses that were stabbing me and injuring me. They were the sweetest. They were so thoughtful. They come in at any hour you need. They clearly are there doing their job out of passion. And I just want to give respect if anybody's a nurse. I just want to give you guys some love and appreciation.
I love that she gives respect to the nurse, but shits all over the medical field. So, wow. Love
Also,
that, big fan.
Remember when she was in the hospital? I'm sure you guys remember, but JJ, do you remember when she was in the hospital and she was talking about how she got upset with one of the nurses because she was walking for 45 minutes sometime after her surgery or the day after or something like that? And the nurse said, well, if you're in pain, you probably should rest. And she got all kinds of upset, according to her, with the nurse, who clearly was just trying to take care of her as, as her patient. And she got upset with that. Yeah, see, people remember that. So it's interesting to me that she's like, shout out to nurses. But then she's like, this is just my opinion. I would not want to have her as a patient. There's absolutely no way. And also shout out to all medical staff. We appreciate you guys, including you, JJ.
Thanks. That is me. I am that.
That is you. Oh,
From
my bad.
Jessie to
Same time.
you. Wow. Like, wow. And so I just really appreciate you guys. Now, on the other hand, I also want to give appreciation to my surgeon, who clearly had a masterful hand. Do you guys want me to post what came out of my body? Like, I don't know if you want to see
Please
it or not.
do. Why haven't you already? I'm just asking for my friends here.
I want to know, I don't know if you want to see it or not. It's so gross. But I think all that gross stuff is kind
Post
of
it.
amazing. So for me, I just kind of think it's cool. But you guys let me know, because I can post it. I have photos from my surgery. So I'm going to thank my surgeon for being a great surgeon. My surgeon needs to stay in his surgery lane, and I know he makes a lot of money off of selling chemotherapy, but like, I'm a really excellent saleswoman. By the way, check the link in my bio for everything. You can purchase ketones. I'm drinking.
Fun fact, your surgeon is still in his lane talking to you about chemotherapy. Your surgeon is still in his lane, babe. He just removed the cancerous portions out of your body. Yeah, he's in his lane. That's how that works.
Remember on the live stream that I did at some point where I was pointing out her pattern? I think it was from last Monday. And I said, she says something offensive, then she sells ketones or tries to recruit or tries to pitch her coaching program. That's what she's doing here. She's talking about her surgeon. She's talking about her surgeon selling chemotherapy and making money off of it. And then she's like, oh, by the way, link in the bio. And she's trying to sell ketones.
Yeah, I agree with Savannah. I get the capitalism has destroyed our healthcare system, but he's probably recommended it because you need it. Yeah. If she is stage 4, as she has said, then yeah, she does actually. That means it's metastasized to other parts of the body and not just the colon. So, yeah. But
we're going to get some interesting information from her on what the surgeon said and just people around her here in just a few minutes. But just brace yourselves, you guys. Just brace yourselves. Am I hitting the button or are you?
Drinking caffeine-free, fat loss, muscle preservation, better sleep, skin, mood, focus, energy, and digestion.
There she is. So
that's the cost of this live, is to buy ketones. Thank you. You can also join me in business, of course. Click the promoter link. And I can also be your business coach by clicking inside that link. The Boss League Accelerator enrollment is now open, and you can be a free affiliate. Okay, so moving right along.
Hey, if you're going to have affiliates, you need to disclose, or you need to have them disclose that they're affiliates, which they're not doing. No. And that goes against the FTC standards.
Correct. I mean, do we expect her to follow those standards, though?
Definitely not.
No, absolutely.
Definitely not. I know Anti-MLM has a lot more information on that she's been researching and stuff. So you guys go follow her. She does a lot on TikTok, too. So Anti-MLM, yes.
With that said, my surgeon and the oncologist are 100% pimps, not of women, of chemo. They really love that hoe. They really love her. They love her. She is it for them. They just want to get those commishy-mishies, and they don't care who dies. I mean, okay, maybe they do care who dies. I shouldn't say that. But I will just tell you guys, I have never in my life seen such a strong and compelling sales pitch. They really should go into sales.
Maybe they were hoping to God that you would understand that if you don't do it, it will likely not end well. Maybe that's why they are being so strong and straightforward about it. Like, it's business, but it's also your life. And they both have medical degrees, right? They both have gone to medical school. They know what they're talking about. And if they recommend something like chemotherapy for stage 4 cancer, it might be a good idea to do it. You have the option not to, but you don't get to sit there and joke around like what they're doing is just for them to make money and not to actually save your life. We're not going to do that. I absolutely no. It's so upsetting to me as someone who sees cancer all the time, as someone who sees patients all the time who have cancer, someone who sees babies and kids, and I've seen obviously adults, but it's so sad that she's acting as though people who do chemotherapy are weak, right? Oh, that's the weak stuff. I'm going to do the right way. No, they're the strongest people.
Mm-hmm.
Chemotherapy,
Louder.
chemotherapy is not a walk in the park. Okay, that's all I got.
I thought you did a great job, friend. Like,
Thanks.
I'll just put the exclamation point right there.
It's just when you see it so much and you see what it does to people, all different people of all different sizes, shapes, colors, everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to swallow what she's saying and not say anything.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
They really should. They did a double team like I've never seen in my life. They were able to, they took the initiative to go past my 2 emergency contacts and call my assistant to tell her that I was going to be dead by Christmas if I didn't follow a chemotherapy protocol, to scare the bejesus out of her, to have me get ambushed by my assistants and my lawyer the next day, to then have me go, oh gosh, guys, like I got stories for you. Okay, I got stories for you. I got so many stories for you. All right. And this is without the genetic testing. This is before I knew that I was an X-Men. This is before I knew about my mutations. Okay, I am a mutant after all. I knew I was an alien shit. But anyhow, I was a little bit stunned. And I called Ed Milet, or he called me that night, I guess, because I told him, you know, hey, I just got back from this point, blah, blah, blah. He called me, and he's like, y'all know Ed Milet, right? You can drop a heart in the chat if you know Ed Milet. Ed was hot. He was not having it. I was not having it. None of us were having it. And so here's the crazy thing. You should never be able to diagnose something like that and have a treatment plan for something without all of the proper tests. So for somebody to go in there and literally hand me a packet of the medication he's going to put me on before we even have any of the information back from pathology, I think is negligent medicine.
Is it because he's a doctor who knows what cancer looks like? He held your bowel, which had the cancer in it.
That's his
If
specialty.
If it was negligent, he wouldn't have done it.
Oh my God.
You think it's negligent for him to try to save your life? Got it. Straight up.
I just feel like she's wasting so much time. She is wasting so much time that she could be going through chemotherapy to actually fight this thing. And she's wasting time doing all of this other stuff. And I feel like what's going to happen is eventually she's going to go, oh, well, none of this is working. And again, just my opinion. And she's going to go, okay, well, now I guess I'll try chemo, and it's going to be too late. And in the meantime, she's given all of this advice by sharing her health journey and what she's doing and not doing. And somewhere along the line, people are going to listen to her. And it's so dangerous.
There's two parts of me. And I feel like most people feel this way. There's the part of, damn, man, that sucks that she's like not taking the treatment that she should. She could possibly pass away. It's horrific. Like, it's so sad that whatever's come over her has made her this way. You know, like, it's sad. That's sad. Then there's the other part that she has major influence. And what she's saying can actually kill people. It can.
Yeah.
People could say, nope, I'm not doing cancer. I'm not doing the cancer treatments. Nope.
Jessie didn't. I'm not going to.
I'll just try to afford whatever she's doing. So when you are like Aaron or I, or Jessie Lee, who has, I think, way more followers, but when you're like any of us who are public figures on the internet, you have a responsibility. And the responsibility is, number one, to make sure you're not unaliving people with what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start there.
Also, I meant to pin this comment. The cancer must have showed up in other areas of her body on the MRI. She said it did.
Yeah.
She said it showed up in her stomach, like diaphragm area. And she also said that 26 of the 30 lymph nodes or something like that were removed also had the tumor. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I also think it is insane that you really cannot, my friends, you cannot get the treatment you need unless you have a proper network or a lot of money. Luckily, I have both of those things. I highly suggest you get a really good business coach who teaches you how to make a lot of money, because let me tell you something, you're about to need it. Okay, hopefully you don't need it, but you know, what can I say? Let's just be honest with the situation. Guys, it is a dog-eat-dog world out there. Unless you know somebody, you're not getting an appointment in a timely manner. Unless you have money, you're not getting treatment in a timely way. You cannot use the, you cannot go to the alternative therapies or anything like that unless you have money, because insurance doesn't cover it. It is really crazy. Like, it's nuts. For me to go to MD Anderson for more testing starting tomorrow, by the way, I had to pay $17,000 up front. Y'all got 17 grand sitting around? Anyone? Or what is the suggestion? Does everyone else just die or something?
Yeah, Jessie, they do. They do.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't have that option, okay? That's not my life path. My life path is not death. So for me, I went, okay, swipe it.
Everybody's life path ends with death. Everybody on here watching at some point is going to die. That's the natural course of life.
Swipe the credit card. I don't care. Let's do it. 17 grand. Bada bing, bada boom. It's wild in these streets. Wild. Okay? That's before I even step foot in there. And so I just think, you know, it's been a big wake-up call to the corruption that is going on in our medical field in America. I think we are dealing with sickness. We're in the business of keeping people sick. I don't know about keeping people healthy. And so I
don't know. I'm pretty much in the business of keeping people healthy.
Mm-hmm.
There's always this aspect of I understand what she's saying and why she's saying it. However, it's nuanced.
more than ever am more excited to continue to be a businesswoman. And now I got a whole new story to share. I'm excited to go on all my podcasts that I had to cancel. I've been on so many bomb-ass podcasts I had to cancel, but it's okay. I'm going to come back in these streets and be better than ever with a publicist and the whole nine. And we're going to the moon. Y'all understand what I'm saying up in here? So, I've heard more stories than I could even explain at this point from so many of you and your family members, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, that same story, same this. My mom died because she couldn't get in. My this because they didn't have money. And I'm just like, when is enough going to be enough? When is, and now I understand why when celebrities get sick or people they love are sick, they end up starting charities that go crazy and they get a ton of money for alternative research. Like, I get it now. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like, why should you have to pay? Like, okay, so as an example, if you read the book Life Force by Tony Robbins, he talks about how everybody should go order a full body MRI on themselves and go get a Grail test, a Gallery Grail test. You guys can all go get these, okay? Now, does it cost money? Hell yeah. A full body MRI cost me out of pocket in the state of Texas $2,500, and it took over a month to read, okay? So I don't know why it took that long, but it did. That and the Gallery Grail test was another $2,500. Those $5,000 for me to just spend, thank God, are what.
Also, I'm going to pause this really quickly and kindly ask that everybody likes the stream, please, on both channels. Please and thank you. I know everybody is like super into this video. We appreciate you guys being here, and it's important. So like, comment if you want to. Thank you for being here, but please, please, please go and like both live streams on both channels. The live stream on both channels.
Got it.
But for a lack of a better word, saved my life. It's like, why do people not have access to stuff like this? This is very crazy. The book is just called Life Force, and he'll talk about stuff like I now have access to natural killer cells. I have access, obviously, to stem cells and everything like I've discussed. I have access to all of these different treatments. I'm taking Myers cocktails in their raw form, by the way, 3 times a week. I'm just trying to think of things as they pop up in my mind. Iodine treatments every day.
You're taking all of this stuff to try to save your life. I get it. Desperation. I understand you want to live. There's something out there that can very likely do its best to elongate your life. That is clinically proven to, for the majority, elongate it in some way, shape, or form. But you're going to do this other stuff that is not clinically proven to do that. And it's actually not clinically proven that it's not hurting you, right? More.
Yeah, what about all the interactions? You know, like, could there be interactions of all of this stuff? Sure, why not? You know?
I just don't. My brain, as someone in the medical field, obviously you know where I stand with the medical stuff. Let's be real. We're not like, farting around here, okay? My brain thinks, so you won't take this stuff that is medically, clinically verified to help, but you will take stuff that's not.
Right.
It doesn't compute.
Yeah. Hey, you know why my mom beat breast cancer?
Thanks, Andy.
Because she went through chemotherapy.
Yes, and your
She
mom
fought her way through chemotherapy.
boss ass biatch.
She really is. Shout out to you, Mom. In case you're watching this, I don't know if you are.
We love her. Savannah, thank you for coming in.
Yeah. Also, welcome, Savannah. That's cool.
Also, everyone take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Should we? I feel like, it's one of those. It's one of those. And the thing is, I think this live kind of hits a lot of people in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Whether it's the whole thing with the relationship, the sickness, the MLM stuff, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. DC said Myers Cocktails, the company who created those, got slapped by the FTC for unsubstantiated health claims, and they are forbidden from making any kind of claims in the future.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Also, thank you for this. Andy's Web says, if my doctor and therapist wanted me to stay sick, I wouldn't be feeling so much better nowadays after the medication and treatment I've received.
Yes. Same for me, as I now don't have to go see my doctor until like 6 weeks. Like every 6 weeks I do. Before it was every week. But they helped me get to a point where I don't have to go every week. It's every 6 weeks. So they're getting paid less.
Yeah.
But it's because they want to help me. They don't want to just make money off me only. That's wild.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, I'll press play.
Disgusting. It's all this like disgusting stuff I think that keeps us alive, but I don't know. It's just you start to learn things about this system. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I really have to say about that.
So use your platform to help people.
All right. So we can talk about other things, by the way. I talked about this in my close friend story, but I didn't talk about this publicly. The number one question, this is not me being an anti-vaxxer, just for the record, okay? The number one question that
we need to prepare people for this. You remember this part, JJ?
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know how to prepare people. There's going to be mention.
Kelly, I don't know whose channel this is on, but I'm sure whoever his channel is on, thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's super
Uses
kind.
her extensive network to initially obtain legitimate medical treatment quickly. Consults same network to reinforce her woo beliefs against chemo. Yes. Thank you for that. That's really kind of you.
What she's about to say here is just like exhausting, I think.
And people are going to rage.
You're going to rage. And I want you to grab a cup of tea, grab like your favorite pillow, and know that what she's about to say is something you've heard before.
I'm going to light my candle.
Get some sage. Sage towels.
Oh, God.
Okay. You have 3 seconds. 3, 2,
Deep breaths, everybody.
1.
every single doctor, and I've gone to how many at this point? Holy crap! I am not vaccinated, for the record. Okay. The number one question, the reason, well, you'll see why I say that. Number one question I'm asked by every single doctor, whether they're an oncologist, whether they're a GI doctor, whether they are my surgeon, whether it's any of these naturopaths, any of this stuff. Number one question: are you vaccinated? And I started asking probably about the third or fourth time. I said, why is every single doctor asking me this? Because you guys are the ones telling everybody they need to be vaccinated.
Every single doctor, remember, she said, why is every single doctor asking me this? Get ready.
That they save the populations. I am just curious. I'm just curious. And they said, because there is now a direct correlation between all cancers that we find and the COVID vaccine. And I went, damn. Okay. And then I started asking every doctor every time they asked that. So they all said the same thing. And I'm like, that is crazy. Now, I'm glad y'all did what you thought was best for your body, okay? I'm like, holy crap. People get so mad at people about, this is not to have a COVID vaccine commentation, by the way. But that's what these traditional doctors are all talking about. So I'm kind of just like, I was like, wow. So I started getting kind of annoyed. Like, why are you asking? Why do you keep asking me this? Why are you asking me this? And all these doctors, every single one of them is telling, and then every doctor I went back to, I asked them, I'm like, why did you ask? Why did you ask? So, I don't know, just be careful, I guess, is what I'm trying to tell you. But,
It's so interesting. Someone said, but you have cancer. You haven't had the vaccine. Like,
Right.
the correlation that she's not trying to make, but accidentally did is like her cancer, COVID vaccine, right? Kind of like tried, but she didn't have it, the COVID vaccine. So it doesn't anyway.
And why bring it up? Why bring that up if it's not relevant to what she's talking about, what she's going through?
She
It
said
makes
every
no
single
sense.
doctor. She said every single doctor, right? I want to ask your oncologist, your surgeon, maybe. Did they say that? Because I'm pretty sure they'd be very upset hearing someone say they said that.
Yeah, I bet they would.
I mean, you could get in major trouble.
Mm-hmm.
People have.
Yeah. Also, you guys, we have over 1,000 people on this live stream, and I don't know how to. I mean, I know how to feel about that, but I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So thank you guys.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Wow.
Oh, we're awesome. Okay, we are halfway through. Buckle up, take a deep breath. Remember, deep breath.
more concerned with the cardiovascular stuff, I wasn't worried about, I did not think that it was going to cause cancer. I just saw very healthy people dropping dead and getting heart issues from it, and that's what made me go, yeah, no, I'm too active.
You know what is proven to give you worse heart issues than the COVID vaccine? COVID. Yeah. All right.
I can't do it personally. So do what you want with your body. I just think that's
Thank you so
information that
much.
for whatever reason people aren't really talking about that much, and I think it's something that probably should be talked about a lot. So anyway, yeah, yep. And that's not me being a conspiracy theorist. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. But when you end up being somebody that is getting asked by doctors repeatedly, are you vaccinated? Are you vaccinated? Are you vaccinated? You start to ask questions like, why are you asking me so many times if I'm vaccinated?
Maybe they were asking because you were facing a hospital stay. Maybe that was just information that they needed to know, because you were going to have surgery.
Believe it or not, that's still prevalent. It's still a thing that's trying to get under control, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So, and I think a lot of it, of course, is money. So, obviously. So, anyway. But you guys ask me, yeah, you can ask me questions about whatever I'm talking about. I don't really want to keep talking about cancer because I don't have it anymore.
Oh my God.
Can't wait for my PET scan. I'm really excited. I know it sounds very crazy to be like, I'm so excited for this PET scan. I can't wait, but I can't wait for them to tell me that I don't have it anymore. I see them being like, we don't understand, Miss Ward. We don't understand.
Compromise, that's right.
How there's no cancer in your body. And I'll be like, because I've been in these streets. I've been in these streets doing it chemo free. Okay, tell us about the coaching sessions. Sure. So, the Boss League Accelerator is...
There's the pattern again. Says something offensive. Now she's talking about her coaching program. She's using, and I talked about this in a live stream, but she's using like shock marketing for views.
Currently open for enrollment. They are weekly coaching calls with yours truly. It's the only way you're going to get access to me at all. Obviously, you have way more access in the higher level coaching.
It's the only way you're going to get access. Meanwhile, we're watching a live she did on Saturday night that she said she turns her phone off on Saturdays.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that part?
That part. That part's coming up. I forgot about all that stuff.
That's wild.
And it's going to really click with the... We'll get there. I'll explain it then.
With Platinum, which is for more like systems and scaling your business. The only cancellations we've ever had for this are people saying that the accelerator is either too advanced for them and they're learning too much, or I've had some people say I needed to know more detailed things about systems. I'm like, you were in the wrong level. You shouldn't have been a gold accelerator. You should have been a platinum.
Wow.
So pretty excited about that. And we do talk about investing and all kinds of stuff inside of the Platinum accelerator. It's not appropriate for people who don't have money to invest to be in in my opinion, when I got to teach you other stuff, right? So yes, the Accelerator program is amazing, and it's been so fun and a huge passion project of mine. And I have not stopped that during all the cancer treatments and all that stuff, the cancer, even surgery. I did the call, and I guess I get so much energy from it. Like, it's just something that gives me more energy than I can explain. So
this comment really hits. Doesn't trust the doctor's recommendation for chemo, but trust them enough to get into her body and make it make sense.
And allegedly removed 10 inches. But the other day she said 10 to 15 inches. So who knows?
Yeah, also, like, I wonder, never mind. I'll worry about that later. But here's the deal. She can do whatever she wants with her body. I don't care. We don't care. We don't care. But what we don't want happening is her influencing all these people to do what she's doing.
Yeah.
That's what we don't want.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Yes, and of course there's one-on-one coaching with the Platinum Yearly. So Liz just said the coaching sessions are effing incredible. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So that's like my big passion project. You can go to the link in the bio and check out everything I do, but that's where you're gonna find that. You're gonna find that as well. Hold on, I shouldn't talk and do my waterline. It's just not really working. It's also been so long since I've done this makeup. This is the smoothest eyeliner ever, and I can't get it to go on right now. Okay, maybe I'll just do a white, because the white is not dried out. I don't do makeup like this anymore. So yeah. All right, we're doing a white waterline. Plans changed. Also, Aviram has never seen me with a full face of makeup like that. Oh, he has one time. The Moni's wedding he saw me at. So, this is his second time, so I think he's excited.
I'm just going to say it. Watching her sip those ketones just hits a little different in a way, in my opinion. I don't know how else to word that, but that's how I feel right now.
Fair. It's fair.
Where is my eyeliner? I don't see it. Hey, babe.
JJ, that's you.
Can you go in
That's so nice.
I need a liquid eyeliner. I don't know if you know what that looks like. There's a whole bunch of them in there's like a jar thing.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Please.
Thank you.
You can bring the whole jar, and I can just pick one out of it. Full makeup is only for ugly girls here, not girls that look like you. I love you, Naomi.
Makeup
You're
is
so
not
sweet.
for ugly girls.
Oh my gosh. No, those are just, let me see it, maybe.
I think, wait, where did this question go? I think this is a very real, very...
While you share that, I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Yeah, okay. How am I feeling? Nervous, if this is what's really happening. Nervous for everybody involved. I'm hoping that that's not what's happening. And yeah, so nervous. I guess that's the best way to say that.
Might be in there. You're a freaking king. I would like to give a big shout out to Aviram and his ability to be freaking perfect for me. He brought me the whole entire jar of eyeliners. I love
You asked him to bring the whole entire jar of eyeliners.
you so much.
Thanks, Olivia.
Babe. Making sure. So sweet. Best man. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna do that. What was I even talking about? I was asked by Moxie Lash to test these under the eyelashes. Dude, I can't do it. Like, how do y'all get these lashes under your eyeball? Like, no, I can't do it. We're just gonna have to do normal lashes. All right, we're not done though. Like, this is clearly not a complete look, and the lighting is strange in here. Everything's strange in here. Anyway, okay. I have a book list on my app, I believe, so you guys can go to download the Bossly app, and you can check out my book list for personal growth for books I think you guys should read. God brought him. No kidding. It is so funny. There are people who are trying to trying to convince okay, so he has Arab blood, for those of you that haven't heard the amazingly good news. He is 99.7% Arab, and that is just like so sexy to me. What? But he's a Jew, you know, like in case you don't know.
Did you hear him say stop? Because that's what he said. And yes, Avi is married currently
Currently still married
with
and
3 children.
abandoned his wife and children.
Yeah, 3 children under the age of, well, 6, 4, and 2, almost 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love that about him. He's a very good Jew, actually. But I heard him go, stop! But that's what I'm attracted to, you know? I'm attracted to Arab men. So it really worked out for me in the best, because Jewish men, for those of you who don't know, they really like strong women. So if you're where are my single strong women in the building? Single strong women in the building. I'm going to give you some information about Jewish men that you might want to know. If you're a single strong woman in the building, you should probably look into Jewish men. 10 out of 10. They like strong women. It's in their culture. I've been reading a lot of books about Judaism and like Jewish life and like stuff like this. And it makes a lot of sense. They have like a ton of respect for their mother.
Thank you so much for this. Creek Native Girl says, ketones always get me when someone talks about them because I've been in diabetic ketoacidosis. I'm a type 1 diabetic, so I get iffy when people like her say anything about them. Also had to support on both channels. Thank you for this.
Yeah, appreciate it.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And thanks for sharing this with us too.
And just like strong women in general. And so I didn't know that because they're not people that I'm typically attracted to. But this one, wow. He's Sephardic Jew though. So he's, you know, what can I say? What can I say? Is he a Christian Jew? Oh, no.
So yes, it is a dig to his wife. And multiple sources have told us this.
Yeah.
My thing is, he is a piece of crap. Absolutely, 100%. His fault for leaving them. It is. Absolutely no doubt. Why does she have to dig at them? Why does she have to intentionally try to hurt her? What's the point?
I feel like it's about winning.
Always.
You know, I feel like it's like, oh, well, I win. I got the man. You don't. Also, welcome, ladies on Lions.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And this is you, JJ.
Oh, thank you.
That's
Mrs.
so
I love you
nice.
so much. What she says to that dude irks me so much, knowing he might be married. Yeah, he is married currently.
He is married.
Good Jew. Alrighty then. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It only goes, it only gets worse from here.
It really does. So brace yourselves. Also, thank you guys for all the super chats and welcome to all the new members. We really appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. Really appreciate it.
No, this man is Jewish. And not like Jew-ish. Like ish. Like full blown, you know, God's chosen people. That says it with my eye roll. You know, he can't hear my eye roll. But you know, but yeah. So what would you? It's true though. This is a true thing. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So I love it.
I mean, wouldn't it be against Jewish beliefs to be married with 3 children and be living with your girlfriend that clearly you're having some sort of physical contact with? I'm pretty sure that would go against Jewish
Well, he's
belief.
an Orthodox Jew, so yeah.
Oh, God.
About him, I think it's amazing how religious he is. I think it's great how involved he is with that, and then it's cool learning all of his customs and traditions and like the holidays the Jews celebrate. And we've been reading, well, who's we? I've been reading about Passover, and then we have discussions about it all the time, and it's cool. And then, you know, I make him challah, and I try to read some of these Hebrew words. It's really bad. My Hebrew is not great. And then that's that. I hate people like you. What about anything I just said is anti-Semitic?
All of it.
I can't please all y'all. So what can I say? Yeah, we were reading out satyrs the other day. Yesterday, we were doing a bunch yesterday. So, but anyway, so he was raised Orthodox. Yeah. So when we talk about, when I talk about the Bible, or he talks about the Torah or the Talmud, we have like lengthy discussions. We were talking about the name Isaac last night as an example, and obviously that's an Old Testament. If you are a Christian, that is an Old Testament story, of course, with Sarah getting pregnant at 90, and so Isaac, he pronounces it very differently, but anyway, means laughter. So anyway, yeah, we had a whole conversation about that last night.
This is so
Can I
awkward.
even still do eyeliner? That is the question. Do I still got it?
Why is she talking like that?
I don't know.
And then I told him, I was like, babe, we gotta get some Shabbat candles up in here. We were reading all about it. I'm like, where are my 2 white candles? Anyway.
This is definitely not my department. Paging JJ, paging JJ. Are you JJ, are you okay?
I'm kind of here. But also, apparently, hold on.
I thought you were processing. That's why I was laughing. Because
Second.
Kojo says, isn't it Sarah and Abraham?
I can never win. Now that I'm ignoring TikTok and just leaving it on live, TikTok people come over here and get mad at me. So, for those that got mad that I was interacting with TikTok on another live, stop. It's just so annoying.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for coming to my YouTube, though. That's what I want you to do.
Yeah, welcome. But is it Sarah and Abraham in that story from the Bible?
There's multiple. It is Sarah and Abraham. Their son is Isaac.
Okay, but the story about getting pregnant at 90?
Sarah did get pregnant at 90.
Okay. All right. Well, interesting. I can't. I love all these comments. I would never get mad at you, JJ. They love you. Everybody loves you.
Most people wouldn't. It's just
Most well known is Sarah and Abraham, Charlene says.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But I'm
Thank you,
obviously
guys.
like at a point in my influence in my business, etc., where people are either gonna love me or hate me, and so it's fine. You can twist any words that you want. I really don't care. It doesn't bother.
I'm just going to remind everybody, not that you guys need to know, but like, you know this, we're not twisting your words. We're reacting to the words coming out of your mouth. Just like we did when you were telling us about the trip to Colombia. We're reacting to the words that came out of your mouth. We're not twisting anything.
Straight up, direct quotes.
We're literally watching your video where you are saying offensive things. Nobody is twisting anything. You just can't remember what's coming out of your mouth because you have verbal diarrhea all the time. Trying to sell your coaching program. Girl, what?
The thing is, no matter, which we saw with Columbia, no matter if we are directly quoting her or literally using her as the quote, doesn't matter, we're twisting it. No matter what we do, no matter the truth that we tell, no matter what we show to prove it, it's still not true to her. She will never let it be true. Or she'll say, it was just me exaggerating a story.
This comment.
It's a fucking verbal diarrhea.
Word salad causes verbal diarrhea.
Ew.
I love that comment so much. Oh God. We have not forgotten about the trip to Colombia.
Don't you worry. We haven't.
We have not forgotten, and neither have our friends that are on here, over 1,000 of them.
God.
It's not going away.
No, it's not, and it won't.
Mm-mm.
You did that to your people.
Indeed.
Bother me at this point because I know my intentions, and if you think that any of my intentions are bad, you're crazy.
Girl.
Not like Aaron was your friend for years. Got
The
it.
things I could say right now.
The winged liners are looking good. Okay. I'm offending you? Well, then stop watching. I don't really care. If one person thinks I'm an anti-Semite, goodbye. Doesn't really bother me at all.
It's not
There's
one
really
person,
one person
actually.
that really matters to me if he's worried about if I want to protect the Jews or not, and that would be Aviram, not you, stranger danger. So you keep doing your thing, I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Okay, so you said a great book is the Jewish Book of Why. Steph, we were reading it last night. That's so crazy. I have that book. We were reading that book. So anyway, hey Tony. Hey Tony. But yeah, so we were reading that book yesterday, actually. And then I actually was gifted like 8 or 9 different Jewish books and like Jewish traditions and like why you do things in Judaism and all kinds of stuff like this, which I just love because I think it's important that if you are, especially, you know, obviously in an interfaith relationship, that you learn about each other. So you learn about different customs and you pay attention to why somebody does something or what's important, like why things are important to him or whatever, instead of being like, what's going on? Like I remember when he first spent the night here and he prays with,
Remember at the beginning of this when I totally lost what I was going to say? It'll come back. Hold on.
with tefillin, right? Because I had no idea what that was.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Sorry, guys.
I
Remember at the beginning of this when she said she was going to be going to the charity event, and she was like, "Can anybody explain to me what this is?" And here she is saying, "Well, you know, you should learn the culture. You should learn, you know, what your spouse believes in this, you know, so you're not like, what is this?" Like, did she forget that she had that very same posture in the beginning? Like, can somebody explain what this is? Because I have no idea. It's weird.
Was, you know what I mean? I was like, hey, what is that? Can you explain it to me? And he had no problem explaining all of it. And when he's wrapping his arm and how it says God somewhere, it says whatever, or a letter, it says one of the letters, if somebody is Orthodox, you'll know what I'm talking about. And he was like, oh, yeah, no one's ever asked me like to explain it before. I'm like, I want to know all the things. So, but it's really cool. The different customs and traditions and how things are done. I've been all about this.
Yeah, I'm sure his wife's not able to do Shabbat now.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone.
You want to explain that a little bit?
Yeah, I can.
We don't have to. Maybe you guys know more than we do.
I know that we have some friends who are Jewish in the comments.
Maybe somebody can explain that in the comments if you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Also this right here. I want to know all the things so I can use it against you later, in my opinion. 100% in my opinion, that's what she does. Yeah. I think that there's a very real reason that she had the Wall of Champions. I think there's a reason that she learns what people love. I think that there's a very real reason that she sends out the Google document or whatever, the Google survey, when you become a champ or a certain rank in her team, and you put all the things that you love, your favorite stores, your sign, or your birthday sign. Yeah. Anyways, I think there's a very real reason that she does that, and it's to use for her to manipulate, in my opinion. So
turning everything off on Saturday things has been like one of my favorite things, is just kind of going silent on weekends. I'm actually better at that than he is, for sure. So, you know, but I love the rest on the 7th day. Of course, that's in Christianity as well. So, yeah.
Also, I'd like to say, I bet she still collected all that money that you were making her off of, you know, your team. You know who you are watching.
So,
okay, anyways.
So I guess just to go into Shabbat a little bit more, it's like, you know, the weekend, right, where they spend it in prayer. They get off social media. They get off, you know, and like what Madison said, with Orthodox Jewish households, the men lead the prayers normally.
Okay.
And so because it's not there, if they are practicing Orthodox Jews, they can't really participate. I know that sounds wild. It's like, well, why can't the mom? Well, because if they're practicing Orthodox Jews, it's the men lead prayers.
That makes sense. God, how do you navigate that? Like your children have been raised with certain traditions and then all of a sudden their dad's just gone and it's like, how do you?
Yeah. I don't know.
So foul.
Yeah, no, it's all really cool. Our big thing, the big problem in our relationship is the food. He loves his Middle Eastern food. Yes, I was in the hospital. I love Jesus Christ. Okay, I do. Jesus is my homeboy. I'm so like, no, I'm not interested in converting. It's not anything like I have more Jewish blood than he does. And there's no chance. No. Cause for me, just like for him, it's not just a convenience of, it's not just something you go do and you're like, oh, I'm a Jew now. I have no interest in doing that. I am a Christian. So, I'm excited so Palm Sunday is actually one of my favorite services of the year, and then Easter Sunday is my favorite service of the year. So I'm really excited for Resurrection Sunday. I will be going to the services all week long during Holy Week, and that's what I do. So he does what he does, I do what I do, yes. And we both respect each other a lot. So
this is could you bring that back up? This is important.
Yeah.
This is so important because what people don't get is how much the wife / mother in this marriage is suffering or going to suffer, because Orthodox, can you bring up?
I'm looking for it. Oh, here it is.
And I think Tiffany's comment is so good because it's true. I really feel for the wife and kids because she won't be able to remarry till a religious divorce is given. And a lot of times, I'm not saying this happens all the time. I'm not saying everyone's like this, but just from my background, I do have a bachelor's in cross-cultural studies. You know, my major is in mostly Christianity with master's in theology, but my master's is. But this is going to be very difficult for her because they see a lot of times as though, oh, what did the woman do wrong?
Right.
Men sometimes, they look at it as can almost do no wrong. They're the head of the household. Why did he leave? What did she do? Was she not enough? It's really sad, but that's sometimes what happens, and we just have to respect other people's religious beliefs. But yeah, he is married. Yeah, I know some people.
He's currently
married with a wife and young children.
Yes.
But yeah, it's more than just getting a divorce, and which is already hard. Being, now an ex-wife and then having to raise your 3 kids. It's even deeper than all of that trauma already. Yeah. It's now religious trauma, which also ties in. I mean, religion is most people's life, right? Like it's who they are in and out. And it now wrecks that as well. Not just for his wife, but for his children.
Yeah.
It's so, so sad.
I hate it.
So.
Same time. Okay, you go.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Where did we meet? We met on Bumble. So his thing was like, I have an accent. He does have.
Avi, why were you on Bumble if you were married? If you are married?
Quite an accent. He's very handsome. His English has gotten a lot better. Since we were talking about this the other day, I was like, your English has gotten so good, babe. So good. I'm so proud of you. But he really is the best. I could sit on here and talk about him all day, clearly. I don't think he wants me to talk about him all day, though. So, we can talk about something else. But he's.
By the way, I saw some questions. We have it in good standing with people who have spoken to us that they were not separated before he met Jessie. They were not. Apparently, he was working in another state, Texas. And pretty much never came home.
Yeah.
So.
Gross.
It's amazing. So, why do people get on and say stupid things? I don't know. Stupid people say stupid things. And if you can't tell my intentions with this man and his religion and respecting him is really important, then
If you want to respect him, he asked you to stop. Like 20 minutes ago. Stop is what he asked. He said stop. He didn't want you to continue talking about him.
Yep.
At least that's the vibe I got. I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you. I would never intentionally, ever intentionally be offensive to him. To some of you, maybe.
You would never be offensive to him? Have you heard the words that have come out of your mouth over and over again? Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. But to him, not a chance.
Also this, he was the CMO of Modere at the time, by the way. Yeah. What is the face you're making? Oh, yeah.
I just don't understand.
It's a pattern. That's what I understand.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So, I mean, we have religious discussions. We've talked about things, obviously. If and when, I should say, we have a son.
Yeah, I agree, Chelsea. I agree. I think that's
what's up, Chelsea?
Yeah. Hello. Also, yes, I think so too.
I am too. Also, Creative Native Girl, thank you for this. And she says, so it's not just me that finds the situation weird and disrespectful to his wife and children.
No, it's intentional. It's intentionally.
Agreed.
Like, what she's doing isn't. There's something that you need to know about Jessie Lee if you don't know already. Everything she does is for a reason. Everything she says, every action she makes, everything she does has a reason for it. There's a reason to it.
Yes.
She doesn't just like say stuff and there be no reason. There's always a reason.
Can we also talk about this too? Because she just said, if and when we have a son,
yes,
and it's so disrespectful because and not to say that blended families don't happen and people remarry and those types of things. That's not what I'm saying. When you look at the whole context of all of this, and you have somebody that is cohabitating with somebody that's married and appears to have just up and left his family, that's what's been alleged to us. And then you have this person going online saying, oh, well, I can't wait to, if and when we have a son or whatever. He already has 2 sons and a daughter. Like, it just is the level of disrespect, the level of trolling, in my opinion. You guys remember the picture of her holding the books, reading about like the Jewish home, the Jewish woman that to me looked older, doesn't look like she just, bought them off of Amazon or whatever. That looks like something to me that is like passed down from generations. And it makes me wonder, were those Avi's books? That he had with his wife? I don't know. But are those like a family heirloom that gets passed down? That's what it looks like to me. Again, I'm not stating that as a fact, but the level of disrespect, the level of trolling that Jessie Lee is doing in her stories on videos just like this, and this woman hasn't done anything. Yet, like, the level of disrespect to just say that you won is absolutely vile. When people are so focused on winning that they just brush aside morals and values and ethics of being a good human being, in my opinion, that speaks volumes. And I'm not saying that Avi isn't responsible. The 2 of them are absolutely responsible. Both of them are.
And she had a point in time where she could have chosen to just not say anything.
Agreed.
It's very simple. You know what? She could have stayed with him and not have said anything.
Agreed.
Not have made all of these like punches at the wife. She could have just chosen not to do what she's currently doing to the wife and their children.
Yeah.
It's very simple to, even though you're dating a married man, do you, I guess I'd rather you not, but it's very simple to just keep your mouth shut about that stuff.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know about y'all, it's not very hard to choose to not shit all over people.
I do remember this.
What was it?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Aaron, do you remember Empire U1 where they were going around recording people and their one word to describe JL, my word was intentional?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I do remember
she
that.
does is intentional.
Mm-hmm.
There's intention behind it 100%.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
there's not a chance in hell I'll be circumcising that gorgeous thing. We've talked about that. And, you know, we have our differences and we have our similarities. And I think that is in all people. And I think that's what makes our relationship so great, partially. One of the things that makes our relationship so great anyway. So, ain't no way.
Frankie.
This is not we don't have to talk about circumcision again. I feel like I talk about it a lot on my profile. But, go to yourwholebaby.org if you need information on why you should never do that to your children. Yourwholebaby.org, okay? And there are brists that don't involve mutilating your children. So if you're watching this and you are Jewish, you can look into that. What am I looking for? Oh yeah. But anyway, you know, what can I say?
Thanks, Chels. So sweet. Chelsea said the level of delusion as well. Did y'all see her in the sauna yesterday that she said will treat her cancer?
Yep.
It's giving Disney Channel's Halloween Town Ghost Sauna.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like all this. It's so wild. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's sitting here going, "What is happening?" Like,
Right.
all the she has, like I said, I've said it once, twice, 1,000 times. She has so much influence on people, and she's going to end up hurting someone by doing this kind of stuff, like what Chelsea said.
Yeah. I also think there's a certain amount of people that are watching these individual things and are not, especially like the jabs to the wife, that don't see them as jabs. They're like, oh, wow, look at her wanting to be a supportive person for her partner. She's trying to learn all the traditions. But when you don't have the whole story and you don't have the full context of what's going on, that does appear to be somebody wanting to be supportive with their partner's beliefs.
Yes.
When you look at the whole thing,
Intention.
Girl, it's a no for me.
Ivan said this story is an ego trip for her to take any man.
Yeah.
What can I say? All right. You're going to be an amazing mom. I will someday in the not so near future. Yes, you serve the host. You serve the host and wine at your church Eucharistic. Oh, you're a Eucharistic minister. I love that. Love that. Nana was as well. And we would go do the lay Eucharistic stuff in services in people's homes on during the week for people who are unable to go get their communion. So I'm all about it, man. I'm a genuinely good Christian girl. What can I say? So he knows. He knows there's no converting me. He knows there's no converting me.
Why are you talking like
Baby, I love you.
A good Christian girl, but is living with and having a life with a married man who abandoned his family. Interesting.
that? Oh my God.
Interesting.
Grabbed these at the freaking we're going to an Iranian New Year's charity event tonight. So
This is you, JJ.
Oh, Jillian, thank you.
My God, she's like a comic book villain, just cartoonishly evil and smug about it. Yeah.
Smugness, yeah.
Very well said.
It's just wild.
a client of his, and so I told him I would do my makeup really well for the first time since we've been dating, with the exception of Sydney and Holly's wedding. So he doesn't care. I could go in a brown paper bag and he'd be like, "Babe, you're so hot." But you know, I am from Maryland. Yes, I am. Yes. Hi, Annalie. How are you? Yes, or Annalie. Could be Annalie. I can give her a shout out.
Here's the deal. This is where I was. This is where I normally am. This person says, I don't personally place blame on the mistress. It's all on him, but you definitely can see it's a silver flag. Yes. In normal instances where the mistress isn't intentionally using malice to hurt the wife and children, that's where this differs.
Mm-hmm.
She is intentionally doing these things to hurt them, to make her feel bad, I'm sure.
Yep.
But I agree, Fender Chick. I do agree that, normally all the blame should be placed on him. normally. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. No, he is Jewish. He is Jewish. Let's see. Love how you guys have heavy talks. You know what's interesting is I think when you're as old as me, when you're a geriatric like me, if I were to get pregnant, it'd be a geriatric pregnancy. If you're a geriatric like me, you gotta have the real conversations quickly. Like, I don't know, man. I don't really have time for BS. My BS meter is pretty quick. Well, really, really quick, actually. And so, I mean, I jumped right in. Yeah, the hard questions. What's going on with this, etc. Like, what are your thoughts about this? What are your thoughts about that? Once I determined, like, oh, I actually want to date this guy. This is more than just like a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. So, yeah, we've had a lot of, like, really intense conversations, obviously. And, oh, my God, babe. 7 months. Crazy.
I think we already talked about the time frame, but I think now that we've discussed everything that we have found, the reason that she's making a big deal about the 7 months is like shoving it in the wife's face. That's just my opinion. And I think it's foul.
I can see that.
I love you so much.
Oh my
There's
God.
just not a lot of like fluffy crap going on, you know?
Frankie Rose, thank you. I think it's really effed up and sad that her close circle is playing along with her DIY treatment choices. If this was my friend or family member, I'd be voicing my opinion as clear as possible out of pure love and fear that they could die. Yeah. Thank you for that super chat and for this comment. I think that's really, really important.
Yeah.
No? When you're a geriatric like me. We're just too old for the BS.
Too old for the BS.
These lashes suck.
Can we also talk about this? Obviously, we don't know if she's watching or not, but if she is, I just feel like I want her to know the support that the anti-MLM movement has for her in this scenario. And she has like a ton of people that can collect information for her in her divorce. So if by chance you are watching this and you want to reach out to JJ or myself, anything that we can do to help provide you with the information so that you can take care of those babies that we have seen that you have on the divorce paperwork, we absolutely will do. And just like Fender Chick says, I can't imagine his wife watching this. Because again, I know I said this earlier, but like the level of disrespect, the level that she is taking this to be like, I won. I hate it.
I might need you to bring me the other lashes. Actually, these are horrific. And not like in a poor, like hooer way, like in a ew. I don't like it kind of way. These are just some Ardell lashes that I grabbed. It was funny because he's like, babe, you have so many lashes because I have so many Moxie Lash. But the Moxie Lash are all those, the bougie ones. And they're so extra, and I don't wear makeup anymore. So for me to wear like really long, crazy lashes now at this point in my life, jeepers, I just really can't do it. I love you. Look, he brought me lashes. Like, look at the difference. It's crazy. I just think they're too extra for me now, you know, babe?
What?
I just feel like they're too extra for me now. With my little natural life. Can I see? Ooh. Hello there. Woo-hoo! My man is good. Wow. Is that for me?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm gonna take you home tonight.
What?
Ra-ta-ta-ta. Good thing I took a nap, if you know what I mean. He looks very handsome. Oh my goodness. Where are we going? There's a Iranian Persian New Year charity event that we are going to. So, yeah, I know 7 months. Holy smokes. Guys, I don't like lashes anymore. I grabbed these in the in the checkout line at Nordstrom Rack. Somebody put them back down, and I was like, ugh, I should wear lashes tonight, shouldn't I? Let's just grab those. They were on sale for $4.97. So, yes, I do love Moxie Lash, by the way. They're my favorite lashes. I just need a different style, and this is the only one I have. It's just not gonna work. So, hell yeah, Cell Ketone's #1 in the world. Link in the bio. Let's go.
#1 in the world where? What? Girl, stop.
Oh, and I think Avi wants to... We're going to pack trials live soon. I was going to say, I think he wants to. I don't know if he wants to.
I highly doubt it.
But I like doing it with him. Do you like doing it with me? Yeah.
Of course
Babe,
he's
you
going to
look
say
very
yes.
handsome. I'm getting taken aback right now.
What?
My heat is rising. Look at you.
That's good.
Whoa. So hot. Babe, we are about to leave.
I have some of JLW's fans in my TikTok chat.
Do you really?
I'm doing final touches.
I haven't swiped over, so I don't see comments, but I swiped over for a second to see them, and yeah, definitely.
Oh.
They're pissed.
Welcome.
Hi, I'm glad that you're here. Thanks for the views. Oh, apparently we're obsessed.
Okay.
Yeah, we're obsessed. Okay, thanks. All right, press play.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Should I put food in it up?
That would be amazing. Thank you.
I Empire Babes. Oh, listen.
Hi, Empire Babes.
Thanks.
Those are amazing.
You're really going to be Wookiee's favorite. Oh, shoot. That's going to ruin Instagram. An Amber Alert just popped up on Instagram. That's going to mess up my... Hi, baby girl. That's going to mess up my Instagram sound. You're not going to be able to hear me.
Are you kidding me? There's an Amber Alert in your area, and you're more upset about the views or the sound being messed up on your Instagram Live? Imagine that being somebody, that and their child was abducted. And you have this same, her sound is more important. Yeah. Her sound is more important than the Amber Alert.
You said it all.
Oh God. That is so disgusting. That is so self-serving. Oh. Also, good caring Christian girl there. Love that for you. Ugh.
How are you about to leave? What are you wearing? You'll be fine. Hi, Wookie. Outfit of the day, please. I'll post photos, guys. Don't wait. Oh, don't worry.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Debbie Spice.
These lashes are horrible. 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 Don't go buy Ardell. Go buy Moxie Lash. Ay, ay, ay. These are so bad. I'm trying to make magic happen right now.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Appreciate you.
Guys, I'm a woman. I always say, oh, I'm ready. I'll be ready in a second. Oh, you guys can hear me okay still? Okay. On Instagram. Oh my God. My lashes is like... I do not drink keto cream. No.
How can anybody watching her that is a parent be okay with her reacting that way to an Amber Alert? I don't get it.
Oh, now his friend's here. I can hear them chattering in Hebrew. Moxie Lash would never do this to me. hate it. It's just lifting in the corner. I don't have like the magic touch anymore, you know, because I don't wear lashes ever. It's just because of photos that I'm wearing lashes, by the way.
Thanks, Karina.
Karina's the best.
Do you think I can't tell that the corner is lifting? What do you think I keep fixing? Ding ding.
So, hopping off to my dog at obedience class, but I'll catch up. Look at those cute dogs. Thank you so much.
Okay. That's fine. All right. Sasha and Mateo are back home. Sasha should be in Switzerland by now, unfortunately. And Mateo would be in... I think Mateo's currently in Sicily. All right. Okay. All right. Kind of want to wear my hair up now. Oh my god, my hair's not done. I really have to go.
She definitely did say that gorgeous thing from previously, yes.
We talked about it last night, but her lipsticks, I like that color.
Yeah, I do like that lipstick color. It's really pretty.
I literally have no clothes on and I have no freaking... Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Okay, I love you guys. I really have to go because my boyfriend's gonna be like, what the... Okay, so what's up? I'm Jessie. I'm hot as shit.
Bye. Okay,
We made it through.
so now we have to show you the papers. The stuff.
Oh yeah, are you pulling the papers up?
Oh no, I thought you were.
Okay, hang on. I'll get it. Sorry guys, one moment. Updated.
All right, so now we're gonna do a little look-see at the divorce papers. We told you all that we had them, so we're gonna do a little look-see there.
Yep, I'm downloading them right now. Give me just a second.
The state papers. This is the queen who got them. Our life's dad, the queen.
Mm-hmm.
The papers.
We love her. All right, slides. Your computer.
Everyone, little clap for yourself. You made it through.
Seriously.
Little clap.
Seriously.
I got that from Nicole. She's clapping.
Um.
I'm going to take a deep breath. Mine's a stubby nose deep breath, but nonetheless.
Hold on, I need to make sure that this is the right one.
Only one drink.
I may click this off real quick.
Do whatever you need to do.
Okay, hang on.
There we
Yes, okay, that's the right one. That's his response, so hang tight. Let me get the other one. So we have hold on, let me see how it's worded here. Just one moment, please. I just want to make sure that I'm putting the right document.
Yeah.
That has their information redacted. So just give me 1 second.
Yeah. No problemo. How are y'all doing? How's your Sunday? Please do some chillax things after this.
I'm going to be watching basketball, but you guys probably already knew that.
I'm going to be playing The Sims.
I love that.
I love the new infant.
Okay. Yeah. Breathe in, breathe out. Yes. Okay. So here's the document from the state of California. And I don't think we can make it any bigger, can we?
No, not this way.
All right. So all, information that isn't, oh, hello, that doesn't need to be put on the internet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's a petition for the dissolution of marriage by the wife. The date of the marriage was June 28th, 2015. There's 3 minor children. Their information has also been redacted.
Date of separation is January 6th of this year, 2023.
Mm-hmm. What else am I missing here?
Nothing on here. I think we got it.
I will say I think it's on another page, which is fine. I don't think we really need to show that, but On another page, she's asking for full custody, and she's also asking for spousal support.
Yeah.
Which, absolutely, she filed.
She filed, yes.
And then here is his response. You want to go over this one, JJ?
Yes, his response, dissolution of marriage, divorce, said they're married, residence requirements, it says pensioner. He says date of marriage is the 6/28/2015, and the date of separation is to be determined. He put to be determined.
Mm-hmm.
My guess is she put the date of separation as the date that she filed this, probably because I'm guessing he hadn't said anything and talked to them. He abandoned it. So she just put down that date. There's the minor children's ages 7, 4, and 1. And it just kind of talks about, like, you know, the request is irreconcilable differences. He is asking for spousal or domestic partner support to terminate the court's ability to award support to the pensioner and confirm separate property of assets, which is pretty normal. And also he wants custody. Is that right?
Joint custody.
Joint custody.
How are you going to up and leave your family, allegedly, and then ask for joint custody and spousal support? Are you kidding me?
And he wants the wife to pay him and not her get anything. What?
That's wild.
That blows my mind. Like, still, I know we saw this last night, but I'm still just like, are you serious?
Yeah. I think we're still trying to process a little bit too. I can't even. So anyways, those are the documents from the state of California.
And here's something I can tell you with the messages we received from other people.
Yeah.
They were still together when he started dating Jessie Lee.
Mm-hmm.
He hadn't really spoken to them after he started dating Jessie Lee. This is something that we need you to trust us when we say that they were dating while they were married.
Yeah.
Because we told some people who talked to us a little bit about it that we wouldn't say anything, and so we're not going to say more than that.
Yep.
I think what we hope now is, you know, we hope the wife is okay, we hope the children are okay, and you know, we hope the best for them. But yeah, like the stream before you go. Also,
yes, please.
Sorry, TikTok, my phone just died.
I love that for you.
I didn't leave. I just died. But anyway.
Peace out.
Bye. But yeah, so, you know, like the stream. What Jamie said, thank you, Jamie. Like the stream, like the stream, like the stream, please and thank you.
Please and thank you.
And subscribe. You know, we do videos on anti-MLM scams. I do some cult videos on like religious stuff and sometimes. So this is why she didn't want to show him. If he was on a dating app too, he probably was dating other women. Yes.
And if you are one of those other women, feel free to message us because we have questions. We don't have to identify you. I think JJ and I are very good about when people want to remain anonymous, we keep them anonymous.
Yeah.
You know, you can share information with us and
someone said at least his character matches hers.
That part.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Karina. That's so nice. Karina said that we're the goats.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Olivia said this one was rough, but so important to show. Yes, it is
a hard one. I feel like we say that every time, though. I feel like we're like, this is a hard one. It just never ends.
Some people are like, how? Some people on TikTok are like, how can this be worse than the hike? Well, no one necessarily lost anything on the hike, right? Sure, it was awful. What she did was probably illegal in the United States. I don't know. Wrong, and definitely looked like a cult leader to me. I don't know about you.
Mm-hmm.
My YouTube is Julie Jo. JULIEJO. And this tore apart an entire family, not just on the level of family, but also on the level of religion.
Yeah.
And if you've not been through that, we can't relate. We can't understand the depths that this has gone to. And then to add on top of it, she's, from the looks of it, intent and from you know, what some of us have heard, have intentionally been being malicious towards the wife on purpose to
Who's
hurt.
done nothing?
Who's, yeah,
Like, what has she done?
I don't know. You know, like,
What could she have possibly done to be deserving these jabs and these things that Jessie Lee is doing online?
well, you know, when you think about it, like, we're not afraid of Jessie Lee, obviously, but I'm sure some, like, people who.
Did we lose her? Is she frozen for you guys? Is it just me? Am I frozen? Are you frozen? Let me know, guys, in the comments. Am I frozen? Are you frozen? Are we frozen? Okay, she froze. She'll come back. I just think all of it is absolutely vile. I think it's unnecessary. You know, our support, my support. Hello.
Hi.
I missed it. I was like, is she frozen? Am I frozen? Are you frozen?
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome, friend.
Hi. My Frozone. Yeah, that's funny. I'm back. Anyway, what I was saying, I don't remember, but I'm sure you know where I was going, right?
Yeah, we want to support the wife in any way that we
Yeah.
can. So if she wants to reach out, that's
Yeah.
awesome. And if not, that's okay too.
We get it. Yeah, we get it. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, don't join an MLM.
And go ahead and like, and if you want to like boost it even more to get more people to see it, you can just comment afterwards and subscribe. Bye, everybody. Y'all are the best. See you later.
Thank you guys, and thanks for all the super chats.
Yes,
and
thank you
welcome
so
new
much.
members.
Thank you.